Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Marcus Edward. In this video, we are here to learn how to pray for healing, for sicknesses, and also to atone your sins, especially if you were someone who was very troublesome in sending curses after people, finding relationship by manipulating people, by spiritual forcing someone to love you, and then you want to get out of that and live a clean life and do not have to deal with the ramification of misfortune, spiritual misfortune. I invite you to pray those prayers that I'm going to impart with you, especially if you're sick, if your health is not the best. I'm not a doctor, but scriptures has shown indispensable miracles in curing our sicknesses. So I'm going to start with you with a prayer. For example, this is the way you should. Most people don't know that, but it's I'm getting that from from very powerful spiritual men. So Psalms 51 verse 10, and it reads, "Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me." So what this is really saying is that you are coming to the Father for atonement, for a better spirit, for a better life, so that you could move on in your life and have no burdensome for what you have done. And this psalm is also good if you're not feeling well, if you're sick, if there's any ailment, you could pray these psalms. Now, the way to pray those prayers. So Psalm 51 verse 10. Verse 10 has 53 words. You could count it. This verse has 53 words if you want to count it. Pray this prayer if you want to atone your sins for the bad things you have done, that you have sent obi after people, you have sent curses after people, you have forced men to love you through manipulation of spiritual warfare, and you have done all of the negativity, and you want to atone that sin. Read Psalm 51 verse 10 53 times. With the verse 10, you could count the words, and it will give you 53. And read this 53 times. And talk to your God, talk to your Creator, and tell Him what you want to change in your life. And I guarantee you, this will help you, heal you from any sickness also. Number 2 is Jeremiah 17 verses 14, and it reads, "Heal me, O Lord, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I shall be saved, for you are my praise." Now, if you want to be healed from a headache, from whatever ailment you have, read this verse. This verse contains 67 words. Jeremiah 17 verse 14 contains 67. This is how it's supposed to be, but it's something new to you. Count the words in the verses and read it. So you have to say this verse 67 times. If you want to atone your sins, if you want healing in your life, if you have done lots of things, like you have robbed banks, you're one of the greatest cheaters in the world, and you want to atone that, you want to get that flexibility and that connection with your Creator, with God, with your universe, you got to say that. If you have any ailment, any back ailment, anything that you're suffering with, read this verse 67 times, and you will see true joy in your life. And I have another one for you, which is Jeremiah 30 verse 17. Jeremiah 30 verse 17. Now in this verse, verse 17 contains 134 words. So you have to say Jeremiah 30 verse 17 134 times if you need any kind of ailment, any kind of cure in your life, for any diseases, for any atonement in your life. This is indispensable. Let me read it for you. Jeremiah 30th verse 17. It says, "For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee, O thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they call thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, whom no man seeketh after." This is indispensable. It should be said 134 times. For whatever ailment you have, for whatever atonement you want to do, any kind of health problems you have, read it fervently, think, meditate on the problem whilst reading it, and you will find alleviation, or you will find total cure for your problem. Psalms 62 verse 5 is very good for healing of whatever sickness you have, for whatever atonement you have done. You know, like some murderers wants to atone their sins, like Jeremiah 30th 17. You want to atone for good health, you want to atone for the bad things you have done. Psalms 62 verses 5 is very good for self-atonement, for good health. And I want you to try those few psalms that I've imparted to you. I do not have to give you a volume. I want to start with you with the very few healing properties. I mean, those verses have tremendous healing properties, both health-wise and both spiritually. Remember, you do not only cure yourself because you have cancer or physical ailment. You need to clean or cure your aura, your bad spirits. Bring them in tune. Bring them in the kind of latitude that helps you move forward in a society where people respect you and where you find love and comfort. Ladies and gentlemen, if you love this, please subscribe, leave thumbs up, comment,